Hey, so I'm with Will at the moment. We're at Burry Lane Fruit Farm, actually just off the A10 at Melbourne, and I'm really interested in the tulips and what varieties they've got here. So Will's going to tell us a little bit about it. So first question, what varieties have you got, Will?
That would take a really long time because we've got about 70 different varieties ranging from doubles to earlies to lates over an entire kaleidoscope of colour.
That's brilliant, actually. I won't get you to go through the lot, but they look lovely out there. So different colours. You've got whites, you've got reds. Is that a yellow I can see in the distance there as well? Was that the one?
We've got many yellows, many purples, many with double colours, many pinks. We've got all the colours you can imagine.
That's absolutely fantastic, actually. What colour sells the best? Red? I'm suggesting.
No, I wouldn't have said the rest. The ones that sell the best are probably the double headers, the doubles. Yeah, yeah, they look almost more structural than a standard tulip. So I think it doesn't matter so much the colour, but it's when you get the really unusual shape of head that they sell the best.
That's interesting. Okay, so how many bunches do you reckon you're going to sell this Easter weekend? Go on, have a go. Give it a go.
I'm going to play the typical farmer card if it depends on the weather.
It's a bit windy.
If it rains, then not as many people are going to come and pick them. If it's a lovely sunny day, the people will come and get beautiful photographs and treat themselves to some lovely tulips for Easter. So I'm going to plead the farmer card on that one.
Okay, brilliant stuff. So just getting ready for tulips, that is a big thing. So what do you do once the tulips have died off? That is where your tulips grow every year, isn't it?
So we use different tulips every year. So one of the unique things about Burry Lane is that we don't have any green waste at all. We've got a unique sterilisation facility. We're the only people in the country that do that. So all of the crops that we don't use, the green waste, the stems, the buds, the shoots, the bulbs, we recycle into growing media for all of our other crops. So we use fresh tulip bulbs every year to make sure that the crop is as good as it possibly can be. If you use second year tulips, you'll get uneven growth. It won't be quite as uniform and perfect for those photos and for those tulips to take home.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I'm not a gardener, you can tell, can't you? That's great. I've just touched briefly when we spoke outside about your strawberries and that. We won't go into the varieties, but when do you normally start your strawberry season?
Strawberry season typically is in June.
So it's beginning of June, or does it depend on the weather?
More like the second weekend of June. It will, as with all crops, it will depend on the weather. So we go tulips first, and then after that we'll go into Sweet Williams, and peonies is our biggest seller. That's the sort of signature crop probably that we've got here. We've got hundreds of thousands of peonies, over 10 different varieties in the fields, ranging from earlies to late. That's hugely popular. And this year they should come at about the same time as ranunculus and delphiniums, but it depends on the weather.
Great stuff. I think you're best known for your pumpkins, actually. And when we drive past, anyway, down the A10 in the October, you can see all the pumpkins in the field. Is that going to be the same this year?
The pumpkins we're going to grow more of them, and we hope they're going to be bigger this year. Last year was a drought year, and we didn't want to use too much excess water, so the pumpkins were great quality, but they weren't quite as big, which was a national trend last year because of the really, really dry summer. This year we're hoping for just a little bit more rain, and we should have some absolute whoppers.
Good. I had the biggest pumpkin we've ever had out of your field like this last year. It was amazing. As I told you, we had it on display for Halloween, and when it was finished we cut it up and we ate it, and it was lovely.
Thank you very much. I mean, unlike most pumpkin patches, we do grow all of our pumpkins ourselves, so the pumpkin you pick is where it has grown. As opposed to most pumpkin patches where they buy in the pumpkins and lay them out on the field at night to make it look like they've grown them. So I would hope that ours are better quality because they're grown by us with love and care.
That's absolutely brilliant. Will, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much.